Going to the jeweler, bust the AP, yeah. Sliding on the water like a jet ski, yeah.
You ain't coming with no cash out. Slow bucks, everybody got their hand out. We glowed up. I seen her in the club, but she was sitting all heavy. She said, you coming up? I said, I knew that already. She just wanna be a free.
Hey you guys, it's Janai. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I customize this wig to make the hairline look natural, how I style the wig and all of that. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I go from how it comes out the box to how it looks now. So I will have all the exact information about this wig in the description box, but basically this is a full lace wig from HerGivenHair. It's in the texture Coily, and this is 18 inches. And as you guys can obviously see, this isn't 18 inches, so it's 18 inches before the shrinkage. So this is how long it is. It's like shoulder length. And this is the natural color that it comes in. They only have one color, which is the virgin hair color, which is this natural dark brown. So the wig comes in this beautiful satin bag, this satin drawstring bag. Okay, and the wig also comes with a little booklet, which basically just shows you how to prep the hair, how to like co-wash it and all of that, and like daily maintenance. And on the back it also has like suggested products to use with it and stuff like that, how to reduce shedding, information about coloring and all of that. It's just a little information booklet. So I will be showing you guys how I customize this wig, how I do these edges, you know what I'm saying, how to bleach the knots and all of that. I even show you guys how to sew the elastic band onto the back of the wig. So if you're interested, just stay tuned. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram as well as HerGivenHair. And let's get started. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that right now. Okay, so this is a full lace wig. As you guys can see, it's an 18-inch coily texture full lace wig from HerGivenHair. So as you can see, this is what the hairline looks like before I customize it. And there's like a mesh part over like the middle and back of the wig. So as you can see, there's two clips on the side and one in the back. There's also adjustable straps, and there's more lace in the back. So it comes with extra like clips, and it also comes with an elastic band that you can sew onto the wig to make it more secure. So this is what the wig looks like before I do anything to it. So I'm going to start by bleaching the knots. So I'm going to pin the wig to the mannequin head inside out so that the scalp and where I'm going to put the bleach is on the top. So I'm only going to put the bleach like where the mesh part isn't, because I'm not going to put it back there. That's going to be kind of pointless. So I'm going to put it here and along the front, like in the hairline. So I'm going to be using this Clairol BW2 bleach and 40 volume developer. And I'm going to use a mixing bowl and mixing brush. And I'm not going to use exact measurements. I'm just going to use a scoop, and then I eyed out how much developer that I was going to use. But you're basically just going to mix it until it's like a creamy consistency, as you guys may or may not know. So when you're applying the bleach, you want to apply it really gently and make sure you're not pushing the bleach into the scalp, because I ended up doing it in this video by mistake. But if you press too hard, it will go through and bleach the roots of the hair also, which you don't want. So you just have to try to put it on very lightly and gently. Also, I feel like doing it on the mannequin head had an effect on why I got the roots blonde, because this was the first time I ever did it on a head. I usually do it laying down on something, but I'm just putting the bleach all over where the mesh part isn't. So this is what it looks like once all the bleach is on, and I'm gonna let that sit there for 10 minutes. wash the bleach off, I'm going to be using this Cream of Nature shampoo I always use, and I'm going to co-wash the actual hair with this sugar on top co-wash. So I'm going to start by just rinsing all the bleach off before I actually wash it. So this is what it looks like once I've washed the bleach out. As you guys can see, like I said, the roots did come out orange, so I am gonna have to dye that back black, but for right now I kind of just ignored that. So I'm going to be washing that part with the shampoo now, just to make sure that all the bleach is off. And then once I rinse that out, I'm going to co-wash the hair with the sugar on top co-wash. Now while I'm co-washing the hair, I'm also going to be gently finger detangling, just to reduce tangling in the future with this hair, and also shedding and all of that stuff. So I'm just going to be running my fingers through it under the water and all of that. So once again, here are the roots, really orange, but for now I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to dye that later after I'm done customizing it and all of that. So I'm going to start by plucking the wig. So I'm going to take like one layer of hair in the front to use to make the edges or baby hairs or whatever, and then I'm gonna tie the rest in the ponytail just so that it's out the way. So when you're plucking your frontal or whatever, when you're plucking the hairline, you don't want to be perfect because no hairline is perfect, so you can kind of just like pluck away in no order or no pattern or anything, kind of just like freely, because that's what's gonna make it look the most natural rather than like trying to create a perfectly straight hairline or whatever. You can also use your hand to pull the hairs out, like to make the front thinner, but you want to be careful when you use your hand because one, if you grab too big of a clump of hair, you can actually rip the lace, and two, you just want to be careful, period. You know, these types of wigs are expensive, you don't want to just be yanking at them, but using your hand is kind of like a faster and easier way to thin out the hair. Now I'm going to take an eyebrow razor and I'm going to use this to kind of create some space between the edges and the actual hairline. All of this is just to give it a more natural look. And now I'm going to use the razor to cut the edges, obviously because we can't have baby hairs down our face. And once again, like when you were plucking, you don't want to like be exactly precise because edges aren't supposed to look perfect either. So yeah, I'm just using the eyebrow razor to kind of just go over it. You know, you don't want to use scissors because that's gonna cut them too straight, so this just gives it a more teased and natural effect. So this is what the edges look like once I'm done. Obviously they're not laid right now, so they kind of look a mess, but they look like natural baby hairs. So now I'm gonna take this elastic band and I'm gonna sew this to the wig right next to both clips on either side. So right there is where I'm gonna sew them, and then I'm going to cut the elastic band, obviously because it's way too long, and I'm gonna hold it across the wig, and right at the edge is where I'm gonna cut it. So basically that's how I'm measuring it, just from ear to ear, and that's where I'm gonna cut. And obviously I'm gonna use a needle and thread. So this is what it looks like once I sewed it on. It's elastic, obviously it stretches. So now I'm cutting the lace. You want to try to get as close to the hairline as possible without cutting off the baby hairs that you just created. And then you also want to make sure that you cut the lace off of the back of the wig as well. So this is what the finished result of the hairline looks like. So now I'm going to take the elastic band and just put that around the back of my head. And then boom, guys, see, so the elastic band keeps the wig so tight that you don't even need glue, except for the sides. The sides weren't laying down perfectly, so I did use the yellow. Got to be right there on the corners of my hairline, but other than that, like I said, the elastic band keeps the wig tight and in place, so it isn't sliding around even with no glue. So I'm putting some leave-in conditioner all through the hair just because it is natural hair, like real hair, human hair. So you want to treat it the same way as you would your natural hair. Okay, so this step isn't like necessary, but basically I'm taking the eyebrow razor again and using it to kind of make the parts that I just made a little bit wider, just to once again give it a more natural look. Okay, so now I'm gonna brush down all those edges that I just made because we're finally about to lay them. And then I'm just gonna use this toothbrush and this Eco Styler gel, and you can style them however you want, but I'm just going to style my edges as I would. So this is what I ended up doing with my edges. Like I said, you can obviously do them however you want. And now I'm finally gonna style my hair. So I'm basically just gonna make this bun look a little less sloppy, and I'm gonna do the whole half up, half down look. Okay guys, so this was the style I ended up deciding to do, which is just a simple half up, half down. I will have a styling video coming about like maybe 8 or 10 different styles that you can do with a wig like this, so be on the lookout for that, because this wig, you can be so versatile. The options are like endless with this wig, so I will have a styling video coming soon. Like I told you guys, I did accidentally bleach too much into the roots, but I haven't dyed them back black yet, and this is what it looks like. So it's really not that noticeable, but I probably still will end up dyeing it back to black. But yeah, I didn't yet, and this is what it looks like. So just try not to make that same mistake. And like I also told you guys, the elastic band in the back keeps the wig so tight and like laid so flat to your scalp that you don't even need glue. But like I told you guys, I did use glue just in the corners, just because the corners were lifting a bit. But with this elastic band, it's a method just for if you don't want to be using glue. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys have any more questions that I didn't already answer, just comment them below, and I will have all of the details and the description and everything about this hair all in the description box. So the link and all of that will be down there. So if you guys want to see pictures, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Janai Kirsten, and you can also follow HerGivenHair. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Nigga, she don't love you, 'cause if she did, she wouldn't be with me. Now I got it, and now we dipping from the scrubs. Coily need to tell her there ain't no kissing.